Good morning, everybody. Happy Teddy Bear Week. I'm here with my teddy and a story about a teddy bear. The story is called Corduroy. You may have heard it before, and I think it's also been turned into a cartoon, so you may have seen it. But I'm going to read it here, and I'm actually reading it as a part of a large collection of classic children's stories, and Corduroy happens to be one of them. Corduroy is written by Don Freeman. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in the toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. So there's Corduroy on the toy shelf at a department store, and he's waiting to be picked by a child to go home. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Look at the busy store, but nobody wanted Corduroy. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," said her mother. "I've spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost the button to one of his shoulder straps." "Look, he's lost his button." Mommy's saying, "No, not today." Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. "I didn't know I'd lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight I'll go and see if I can find it." Look, Corduroy's feeling so sad that the little girl and her mommy are leaving without taking him home. He didn't know that a button was missing either. He's going to go and find one. Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed. He climbed carefully down from his shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. Wow, after everyone left the store, Corduroy climbed down from the shelf and he's looking for his button. "Where is it, Corduroy?" Suddenly, he felt the floor moving under him. Quite by accident, he stepped up onto an escalator, and up he went. Have you ever been on an escalator before? It's like a set of stairs that keeps moving up and up or down and down, depending on which way you're going. Could this be a mountain, he wondered. I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. Whoa! Corduroy's going for a ride on the escalator. He stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there, before his eyes, was the most amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas and rows of beds. This must be a palace, Corduroy gasped. I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace. Do you think that that's a palace? It looks pretty interesting with all the furniture, but it's not. It's just one of the floors or departments in the store where they sell beds and chairs and tables. Furniture store or furniture department. He wandered around admiring the furniture. This must be a bed, he said. I've always wanted to sleep in a bed. And he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. There he goes, up on the mattress. Oh, what did Corduroy find? All at once he saw something small and round. Why, here's my button, he cried, and he tried to pick it up, but like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. He thought he found his button, but it just belonged to the mattress. He yanked and pulled with both paws until, pop! off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled, banging into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash. So he pulled the button off, but in the same stroke, he fell off the bed, and bang! Down came a lamp. Oh no. Looks like someone was alerted by the sound. Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going his rounds on the floor above when he heard the crash that came dashing down the escalator. "Now, who in the world did that?" he exclaimed. "Somebody must be hiding around here." He's searching for who made that sound, and he's using his flashlight because it's dark, it's nighttime. He flashed his light under and over sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all, and there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the covers. Look, who do you think that is? I think it might be Corduroy. "Hello," he said. "How did you get upstairs?" It was Corduroy, and he found him under the covers. The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm and carried him down the escalator and set him back on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came into the store in the morning. And there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he'd seen only the day before. She's back at the department store, and she's looking at Corduroy. "I'm Lisa," she said, "and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night, I counted what I've saved in my piggy bank. And my mother said I could bring you home." Why did Lisa come to the store? That's right! She came back because she brought her own money that she saved in her piggy bank to buy Corduroy and take him home as her very own teddy bear. "Shall I put him in a box for you?" the sales lady asked. "Oh, no, thank you," Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up the 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. She looks really excited that she has her very own teddy bear that she bought with her money. She's running and running all the way up the stairs to her apartment as fast as she can. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and a chest of drawers, and alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed just the right size for him. The room was small, nothing like the enormous palace in the department store. "This must be a home," he said. "I know, I've always wanted a home." So there he is in Lisa's room, checking out all the furniture that she has. "This must be home," he says. Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. "I like you the way you are," she said, "but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap sewed back on." Look, she's sewing a button back onto Corduroy. She's helping to fix him up so he's a little bit more comfortable. "You must be a friend," said Corduroy. "I've always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa, and gave him a big hug. What a happy ending for Corduroy, and for Lisa too. They both got what they wanted. They got to be with each other in a home, and now they are friends. Give your teddy or your stuffy a little snuggie tonight, because he or she is your friend too. Right, Teddy? Have fun with the rest of Teddy Bear Week. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.